What's up, good people? We appreciate y'all joining in. Whoever gonna join in now, join in later. Apple Podcasts, you can catch it on there. Google, Spotify, any podcast, you'll be able to catch it too. If you don't catch us live right now we on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Live Waves, wherever you want to catch us, you can catch us. We appreciate you, and we got a special guest. You got Jay Jack, you got Crystal Thor Magazine, of course, and we rocking with special guests. SKG in the building. How you doing, SKG?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. What about you, sis Crystal?
Doing good. Can't complain. Can't
No
complain.
doubt. We just keeping it going. We rocking with SKG, and we like again. We appreciate her because look, she's a busy woman. She got a lot of things going on. I see her name everywhere. She coming up. We're gonna get to talking about it. SXSW. Man, you got another show coming in Texas. I think it is. We're gonna get
hmm
into all of that. But right now,
hmm
SKG, let them know a little bit about you.
So I'm a female rapper representing the West Coast. I'm from LA. And I came up as a kid under Suge and Death Row and that whole era. And I just, I stayed put it in work and just stay grinding.
Yeah, and about that, how old were you when you first, I guess, with Death Row when Suge caught a hold of you, or however that went when you first
Well, the,
got?
the thing the thing is, I was always around at like 12 and 13, but
Oh yeah.
I officially signed when I was like 17. When I got out of it's I had to go to juvenile hall in the camp program, and I did that for like a year and a half, and then as soon as I got out, I signed over there with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. So you said
Yeah.
at 12. How was you just around it though? I mean, I don't know that how that happened.
I was just always grown. I was always, I always wanted to be grown because my role models around me, everybody was grown. I had an older brother, uncles, cousins, family members, everyone was grown. So reflecting back now, I just think about it like I always wanted to be grown. And I
Yeah.
started catching the bus to the studios at 12 and 13 by myself and
Mm.
recording at a guy named Chewy from 17 Day Production, Mark Gordon, who was part of Levert, So I was up at their studio and they used to be like, "Where's your parents?" And I'd be like, "I'm grown, play the track." So, I was always just around, like I was talking to Tawala Sharp on Instagram because I had made a post and Tawala was the PD at 92.3 back in the day when I was a
Mm.
kid. And I used to
Yeah.
catch the bus up there with my cassette tape, like, play my song, here's my demo. And he would be like, "How did you get in here? Where's your parents?" And I'm like, "I'm grown." So it's so funny to see them now because it's people that know me since I was a kid and they were able to really see me, grow from a kid, transition to a full, woman and
Mhm.
still grind out the music.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, that's like the how they say the game chose you.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
It's at that age you already knew what you wanted to do.
Hmm.
I knew, like, my brother is the one who really influenced me and really pushed it on me, but I knew, like I was a kid, like at lunch, and you got to think back then it wasn't young rappers. Like I think the
Yeah.
youngest rapper was probably Corrupt. So
Mhm.
I used to be like at school at the lunch table rapping, and the boys would be like, "Why does she rap all day?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm a goddamn rapper." And they
Right.
couldn't, it wasn't a thing, I guess, how it is, now.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. That's true.
I've always had a passion for it.
Yeah, yeah. That's dope. Yeah, it wasn't that many at that time. You had like the illegal Jamal and Malik, and the youngsters, but it wasn't really like right now. Like it was real hard. It's kind of thundering
It
around
was
here.
real hard, and like I said, I had an older brother, so my brother was in youth authority, and
Yeah.
so I used to go see my brother when he was in YA, and he would have raps for me. At this time I'm like 7,
Mm.
and that's kind of how it started. And I'll sit there with him while he, coming to visit us. and we'll just be rapping. And then one day I went back up there and surprised him and wrote my own rap. And then that's how I started writing my own stuff.
Oh
Oh,
man,
that's
that's
what's
dope.
up.
That's dope. Yeah, and shout out Said Walker Simmons, man. True Death Row guy right there. That's my guy. He loved Death Row, and salute to you, Said. Anybody else listening, watching, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all just got in, so you didn't miss a lot, but you did miss some because it was very interesting. Like I said, we talking about SKG, and she started with, 7. Been around Death Row since she was 12. Y'all stay tuned and listen to some more. It's very more interesting coming. So let's get into some more of it. Crystal, you got anything right now?
Yeah, I do. How does your personality reflect into your music? Like, how do you add yourself in it to let everybody know, like, this me?
You know what? Because I'm just a very diverse artist, but I know like I'm a realist. Like, you know, it's people that know SKG and it's people that know Halicia, my government name.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it really reflects because if I rap about it 9 times out of 10, it really happened, or you know, I really been through that, or it was a play or a situation that really, you know, that's what it was, and I wanted to put that in a rhyme. So it kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, that's dope. So you getting the real when you hear. I heard a recent song on Apple. You was snapping too. They better stop playing with you. Well, tell us about I know Said, I know this one question I know you love right there. And he say I follow SKG on IG. He say I'm tuned in, God bless. He say SKG came hard on Tupac album Until the End of Time and Suge Knight Chronic 2000. Yeah, that's kind of what I kind of figure you might want to know. Said SKG, tell me a little bit about the Tupac album. I think it went 4 times platinum right now.
It's 4 times platinum. You know, that was a real pressure because if you guys remember when that came out, that was his, what is it called? Mortis, his
Posthumous.
I don't know if that's how I said it, but that, you know, so it was a lot of pressure because, you know, Left Eye was up for that. I believe E was, and Interscope really didn't want to take a chance on me just because, you know, I was like a new artist in their eyes, and you know, they wanted to put someone on there that had more recognition. But I went in there and wrote my verse, and you know, Suge pushed for it, and Interscope gave it the thumbs up. But it was very trying because it was a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I can
I'm
believe
not a
it.
rapper that let people write for me, you know, so I really take my craft serious. So it was a lot of pressure just to come and come correct and make the album, because if you think about it back then, you know, you really have to have all your ducks in a row in order to place on something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you said Left Eye was up for it. Was it a little something with you and Left Eye? Y'all there?
Everyone always asks me that, you know, like I always tell people, because every time I say something about her fans hit me and start cussing me out, and
oh no.
and like I always go through this, like it never fails, and I have to tell them, I'm like, look, people ask me, I don't just say, hey, let's talk about her, you know, but we just didn't I didn't like her, you know, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, I was a fan of hers growing up. I think every young girl back then looked up to TLC, and I was like, I'm the biggest TLC fan. But that's why sometimes it's better to be fans of people instead of getting to know them, because your spirit might not, you know what I'm saying, mix with their spirit. And I was such a fan of hers that I couldn't dissect, okay, is reality in this image, you know, because I was so young, so I didn't know. But you know, she just was, you know, I don't want to speak on her because she's not here, but didn't see eye to eye.
Yeah, we just want to, anybody got questions about Left Eye and SKG, y'all let it go. Like she said, she just told y'all what it is. And at that point in time, I think at that point in time, it was so much competition too, especially females, because it was a male dominated it's still a male dominated industry, so it was
Right.
harder for females to get in, even more
Very
so back
much
then.
so. But you know what? I've never been like, even now, like I don't even care about like shit like that, because I look at it like what's for me is for me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I think that I've been through so much in this industry, and I just been patient. And like I tell people, the tail can be the head and the head can eventually be the tail. So you gotta watch how you
True.
treat people in this game.
Most
You know what
That's
I'm
definitely.
true.
saying?
Yeah.
So I don't even be like the competition thing. Like I just do me. And I
Yeah.
have more niggas blackball me or try to blackball me and stop everything in this industry than females, and mainly niggas from the West Coast, you know? So
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah, I seen you. I seen a post where you. I forgot because I've been following you for a while. At one point, I didn't even know we friends on Facebook, but because I got quite a few people, and I'm like, I seen it come up too. I was like, that's SKG, and I think you had just did some with Paul Wall.
oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
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 and
that
then
was
even with that, I just dropped my album, and like I
yeah.
told my team and people, I was talking about this today. See, I have a project, a finished project. So I was telling Ted today, Sugar Free Manager,
Hmm.
I want to take a year and a half to really work my album, so I'm not in a rush. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I
yeah.
just
Right.
want to organically work it, organically build it, because even though I've been in the game, I'm still considered a new artist because I'm rebranding myself, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Do you think it's a little different? Because like now it's a microwave society, and everybody's it's like they coming out with albums every month or two, or do you think it's like bringing that type? I'm gonna take a year. Do you think some people look at it like different to approach
I mean, yeah,
compared
I
to?
do. I think a lot of people look at it different to approach, but I was talking to Hutch from Above the Law the other day, and
Hmm.
he told me something that was very important that I had to really sit and think about. He said he does gangster rap. He's not into changing his style. Dre hit Hutch to get on this, and Hutch got his connections and his friends, and he
Shout
grew up
out.
in a certain era. So at the end of the day, like he said, it's an audience for everything that we do in this world. And when you
Hmm.
Hmm.
tap into your audience and you serve your audience that's gonna support you, then
Yeah.
you're gonna see the growth. And that's what Tech Nine did. So for me, I just think it's about tapping into my audience, and then growing
Hmm.
with my audience and my fans
Yeah.
organically.
Oh yeah, we definitely respect that. We came up in the '90s and 2000s. I was an artist at one point, and that's what Thor magazine do. We don't. People say we can sell you 1,000 Instagram followers, man. I don't want. If they don't mess with me, we don't mess with them. We want people
Exactly.
that really rock with us, that rock with us, and I think that's how you
Right, right,
saying. You rock with me is because you chose to rock with me. I ain't force you or nothing like you supporting me because you want to.
right,
Right.
right.
Yeah, that's dope too. And matter of fact, you mentioned Sugar Free. Tell us a little bit about what you got coming up with Sugar Free. Y'all got a
Um,
show coming?
we have a show coming in South Padre Island in Texas. We're performing in front of 8,000 people. This will be my first time ever performing in front of a crowd that big. So I'm really excited. And then we got some other stuff in the works that I'm not going to talk about right now, but you guys will see, you
Y'all keep an
know.
eye
Okay.
out. Y'all
Right.
told
Yeah,
us just
just
keep an
keep
eye
your
out.
eye out.
Yeah, keep an eye out. So that's dope too. And one before you ask a question, Crystal, we gonna
Okay.
get with said Walker Simmons. I don't know if that's a question or not. He say why the old West rappers don't support the new West rappers.
I mean, I don't even think the old West rappers support each other, like if
Hmm.
you really look at it, and I mean, I just think that sometimes people are stuck in their ways. But this is what I don't like. I don't like how the older rappers try to tell the younger rappers, how to carry it, or because I feel like this, and I have kids, that's in the culture, and that's doing their thing now because this is really their time.
Yeah.
All of us, and I'm still young, but but seriously, everyone had their time with their generation. And when you get
Hmm.
older, you get wisdom and you get knowledge, but you still have to go through what you have to go through. And I think it's a lot of talented young artists, especially from LA, out right now. And I feel like they're bringing a different wave. They're bringing a different energy, a different vibe, and I'm really excited to work with with the new generation.
Yeah,
But I just feel like the West Coast has always been a divided coast since Death Row crashed. That's how I look at it. If you look at everything, no label has ever had the West how Death Row had the West
yeah,
ever.
that's true. That's true. All
Yeah.
sets. Oh man, yeah, I agree. And
And
shout
people
out
got
to
to look at it. It is also, you can hate Suge, love Suge, not like him, whatever. But Suge was
yeah,
very strategic.
yeah,
And when people talk to me about Suge, people have to realize I don't agree with everything Suge has done business wise, but I
mhm,
understand why he had to do what he had to do. And one thing I can say, out of 100 things Suge probably told me he would do for me, he completed 95 of them. And that goes
yeah.
a long ways.
Oh yeah, that goes a long way. So media paint him a lot of times in a bad way, but like you said, he had a lot of good things. I think
Right.
Snoop touched on that too. People don't forget what Suge did. He wasn't no just monsters they be painting.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. Scott Walker also said, "Who's your favorite rapper?" Then Crystal jump in.
Okay.
My favorite, it depends. Are we talking about of all times or of right now?
Yeah, I don't know. He left it right there. Shout out to Scott Walker.
Um, if we're talking about past, I would say definitely Pac and Nas.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I would say right now, I really like J. Cole.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I like Little Baby.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm really vibing with them right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
good
what's
names
up.
too. Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah. They put out some good music.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. Most
yeah.
definitely.
What you got, sis?
Yeah. So how have your surroundings shaped you in a creative sense?
In regards to,
Just your overall, your making your music, how you create your sound, to what you put your pen to paper, like all that.
it's really just about the beat. It just, once I go in the studio and I hear a beat, it's just about vibing with the right track, getting with the right producers who can really bring out your creative, artistic work. And when I got in the studio with Cavi and Day One, they was able to do that, which gave me a really good sound and allowed me to really make a dope album. But it really, really starts with the producer. I gotta vibe with the producer.
Most
Yeah, no
definitely.
doubt.
Yeah. Starts there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everybody rocking. Remember, Thought Magazine when we do our lives. Everybody that's watching and listening, you're part of the show. We're gonna get your questions in. Um, salute you. So if you're listening and just listening to it, come on in, join in. We finna get to the next question right now. Said Walker Simmons says, SKG, how you feel about Snoop with the Death Row Records label now?
Um, I mean, I feel like he deserved it. I feel like it should have came back full circle. If it was gonna go to anybody, it makes sense for it to go to him. Because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, him, Dre, and Suge built that company. So I think he deserved it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. If anybody it was gonna go to, he was perfect for it. I mean, he got a, and that's one thing about a lot of Death Row artists that I've seen or I was able to grasp is that they're fighters. You know,
Hmm.
Snoop had to rebrand, came back. Like I say, you rebranded when the Death Row kind of didn't go. Probably get you to where saying how you wanted your career to go. As far as that, it didn't stop you. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
ain't living off just Death Row. You know, created a whole
No.
brand for yourself.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Then you got like Lady of Rage. I think Lady of Rage just came back. I think they got an album that's the first album on Death Row that's gonna be like sold in Bitcoin. I think it was like 5/10 of a cent. I think equals $147.
Oh
Mm.
wow.
Yeah, so it's sold in Ethereum and Bitcoin, and stuff like that. That's what the album sold on. So I
That's
mean,
what's up.
and back to that question, like I say, did you find it like hard to rebrand? Did you find you just had did it test your patience?
It did because see, you know, when it was a black ball for Suge, you gotta think my name is SKG. So naturally, if they don't like him, they not gonna like me. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
yeah,
saying? So when
yeah.
it was all bad for him, it was all bad for me. On top of, I was getting into it with, just I was real immature. I was very smart, but I was very immature in a sense to just understanding certain things. And I was getting into it with with people from LA and stuff. And so even with those
Mm,
people, they were trying to blackball me. And I was so young, I didn't realize it. And they were telling
mm,
people not to work with me and, lying on my name and all type of stuff. So for me to be able to overcome everything and really be able to position myself, I'm proud of myself. I don't even wait for other people to say they proud of me because I know what I was
yeah,
up against. And I know I could have folded. I know that everyone is not mentally strong enough to overcome some of the stuff that I've been through. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh yeah.
Especially if you from LA and I was just telling my folks that's in the studio, I'm like, because my son rap too, and I'm like, you could put me up against any female from LA. I'm really like tapped in. Like
Mm,
my family has died, in my city. My grandparents been through, like, we really been through shit just out of our city. And we
yeah.
really been through hood politics and colorism and just all type of shit.
Oh yeah.
Just a lot of shit. To
No,
where,
I can believe. I can just imagine.
yeah, to where it's just like, I just thank God that he gave me the strength to just really be able to overcome a lot of stuff, be strong minded, and be able to really know what I want, focus and go get it, and be able to really rebrand and have a vision for what I want to do.
Yeah,
Most
and
definitely.
that takes a lot,
It
especially in the
does,
music
especially
industry.
when you got niggas in power. Power is something. When you got niggas in power, and you got the streets scared of a certain nigga, or just and you a young woman in the streets, and you not really understanding, and people is making chess moves around you. See, a person can't do that to me now because I'm grown, I'm sharp, my money right. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah,
if you
Right.
come
yeah,
play with me, we gonna play. You
yeah,
get
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, in a real
Right.
way. Cause I'm
yeah.
I'm
No
too
doubt.
grown now and I'm too sharp. So it's like, if you out here playing with me, you know what I'm saying? We gonna really play
Yeah,
out here this time because I understand life now.
Right.
yeah,
And I get upset sometimes because I forgave certain people that I should have called to move on, but I didn't, and it's okay because at the end of the day, God blessed me. But it's people that really did foul shit to me, foul shit.
yeah.
And I
I
just
can
kind of
believe.
use that as my motivation to just
Keep
just
going.
Keep
to
going.
stay humble and keep going.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
You know.
I can believe it in that industry. Not only that, you got the industry at you. You know what I'm saying, in the middle of the industry, and in California. Woo.
You
Yeah.
got you got everything, and at the end of the day, it be our own people. See, when I go to other ethnicities, so I'll tell you this: my
Mm,
deals don't really be with my people. See, it,
yeah.
it doesn't. I deal with so much shit with our people. My deals come from other races. My
Mm.
Mm,
supporters, the people that have my back, come from other races. The people that
yeah.
doubt me, put me down, try to blackball me, all this shit come from
Hmm.
our own people.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
And I
it,
agree.
it was very hard.
Yeah, I agree. Because a lot of times, especially when you get in that music industry, it's a doggy dog world, and a lot of
Mhm.
people are stepping on the next person to get to where they want to get to,
Right.
Mhm.
instead of bringing up. So I can see it. you're gonna have many help and many try to down because they want to be where you at.
Right. And but I just say now this is really the wrong time because I'm so
Mm-mm.
full throttle and I'm so strong. And it's just like I see bullshit a mile away. I see it because
Mhm.
I see niggas in our own see we'll shit on each other, and then we'll go, excuse my language, but and I have to be explicit so you can understand. We'll go suck a white man dick, but
Right.
we'll put our own people down and shit on our own people. And I'm gonna give you an example.
Yeah,
Jim Jones and them. This is just an example. They went to, where did they go? Did y'all see that when they went to the Gucci store, the Louis Vuitton store? Did y'all see that?
yeah,
And
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I seen that.
nobody came. So look at this. Nobody came out to help them, or they didn't get their champagne, or whatever the case. And they're like, well, we're spending our dollars here. We're spending our dollars. Now they had a real big problem with not getting the help, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a brother, one of us, that came out to talk to him.
Yeah.
And they disregarded him, totally disrespected him. So
Mhm.
you
Mm-hmm.
devalued this man because you said, what this nigga gonna do? What you get what I'm saying? But you turning around and you asking these white folks to respect the value of your dollar.
Yeah,
Right.
and they the
You
ones
want
sent
to
him out there.
disrespect and devalue the person that look like you because
Mhm.
you feel that you're over them. So you want to talk to somebody that's over them because you feel like you leveled up, but they're still telling you down here no matter what your dollars look like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Facts.
Because at
Yeah.
the
You
end of the
understand what
day,
I'm saying?
at the
Right.
end of the day, they sent him out there, so he talking for them.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
Representing for
even
them.
with that, he was still disrespected by
Oh
his
yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
he
He was
was
just
just
doing his
doing
job.
his job.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree. See it all the time.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. We don't never want to see
Yeah,
our people come up. That's why we always the last on the totem pole.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Say I seen that situation with Jim Jones. It was crazy. Yeah, no doubt.
Mhm.
Uh, now I don't know if we touched on it totally though, but how did it come about when Suge gave you the name? Did he just, was you rapping? Because if everybody don't know where SKG comes from and what the letters stand for, let them know. Whoever listening, let them know what the letters stand for and how it came about that you got that
So
that
it
name.
stands for Suge Knight Girl. And you know what? See, people thought I slept with Suge. People still say my oldest daughter is Suge's daughter. I never
Mhm.
Wow.
slept with that man in my life. I've never.
So y'all stop that.
Suge gave me that name because I was young. I was very, very wild growing up. Like, just I was just crazy as hell.
Yeah.
And he couldn't believe half the shit I was doing. He was just like, "You, something's wrong with you. You act just like me." And that's how that's how that name came about. So it wasn't because it was anything intimate. It was because the stuff I was doing, he was just like, like,
Yeah.
you're crazy, basically.
Right.
So he's like a mentor. He's seen the talent. He probably and Suge, that's one thing they don't give him the respect for is being able to see talent. Um,
Yeah, he seen the talent, but see, I wasn't mentally ready. I wasn't. And he tried to really like help. I was just wild. I was young and just wild. I didn't understand life yet,
yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. I understand. Sis, what you got?
Yeah. So I guess I can still ask this question. What is an experience in life that without it you wouldn't be where you are today as an artist?
An experience in life. I would have to say the guidance from my brother resting in peace. If I didn't have a big brother growing up, I just don't think that I would be where I'm at. That experience of having my brother on this earth with me for that time, and like, my brother was a real ass nigga. Not that
Mm-hmm.
he was a real one, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I didn't realize what I had in regards to having a brother and all the game he gave me until I didn't have him no more. And I had to maneuver on my own and really boss up. And looking back, like, that experience, like all the fights, the arguments, the good times, just
Mm-hmm.
everything, that really molded me for me to be where I'm at today. Because if I didn't have it, I don't think I would be as sharp as I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your album is dedicated to your brother, right?
It's dedicated to him.
Yeah. So y'all go and cop that album. You go on Apple, send it on Apple, all platforms. Go and just type in SKG in the they search function anywhere, any platform that you use to listen to music, and download that album. So dedicated to a brother. And I think it was the first track, second track. Oh my goodness, you went in. I couldn't remember the name of it, but I was listening to it a couple of
I
days
don't even
ago.
know my track listing by heart.
I mean, but that I understand because we done put so much music in. Like I said, you go back to the '90s. You go back, you got history. So I know you got a lot of music, and
Yeah, like I remember recording on DATs and ADAT. I remember when
yeah,
Pro Tools. I was a kid. I was young, but I remember when Pro Tools first hit the scene because everybody kept saying, "We not using that. We not using,"
yep,
because we
yep.
didn't know what it was.
If the young kids only knew, see, that's why we here to tell them
Right.
everything they think just was like exploded. No, it took time because
Right,
they didn't accept them at first.
Right.
right.
Yeah, so anybody out there, that's motivation. If you ain't been accepted fan wise or support wise, keep going. Might be 5 years down the line, and they're gonna finally realize you.
Right. So that is so true.
Yeah, yep. So like I said, we with Thor, this is our second rebranding. We used to do the Hype magazine for 14 years, and there was
Oh,
another
okay.
magazine called the Hype magazine. So we branded the name. Been doing this since 2003, and
Okay, where you guys based out of?
well, Crystal is in Georgia. She's in Atlanta, or by
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta,
Okay,
and
I
I'm in
used to live
Arkansas.
out there. And you in
Okay.
Arkansas. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's
y'all
what's
by way of
up.
Saginaw, Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, and we appreciate you, SKG. You know what I'm saying? I've interviewed Rashida on the phone, Gunplay, quite a few artists. You know, Scott Light from Texas. Just man, and we appreciate you the same as anybody we've interviewed. It's like, man, just to choose us with the time that you have. Oh man, it can't be stated enough because we
Right.
know you're busy.
Yeah, I wanted to
And
make sure I did the interview for you guys, and I try to, do as much as I can for people that take time out to reach out to me.
We
yes,
definitely
ma'am.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
so when
you.
y'all listen on Apple or wherever you listen at, Google later, watch again on YouTube. Remember, man, SKG, it's a real one. You know what I mean? And I ain't never heard nothing bad on her name. I know she's seen a lot of hate out there, but I ain't never seen nothing bad on her name. And I done
Mm.
seen Billboard talk about her. Like I say, SXSW. Her name is Study Climbing and Climbing. And maybe in a year or two, y'all gonna be like, man, I should have asked for a feature or something.
Right.
Never
So get at her
know.
right now, because
Right.
like the stock market is climbing.
Okay. Yesterday's
Yeah.
price is not today's price.
In
That
fact,
part
so
right there.
we're gonna get one more question from Said Walker Simmons. He said, what was the craziest thing you saw at Death Row Records?
Suge running from Left Eye. I can say that because I already talked about that. But him running scared of her.
Yeah.
Oh
And that's crazy because we came up out of Saginaw, Michigan. It's close to Flint, Michigan, where Andre Rison was from.
no. Mm-hmm.
Who left? I guess they was together. I guess he burned down his house back then. So I
Hmm.
guess I don't know. Suge was running because he already knew what she was capable of. But that is funny to see him at 6 foot.
I was like, this is crazy. Hmm.
Yeah, he like
Too
six foot
fun.
six. He big guy. She like the smallest.
He was scared of her that day.
So there you go,
Mm-hmm.
Sid. Sid, that was the craziest thing she saw there. I'm quite sure she saw a lot too, but we ain't gonna get all into that because it's probably a lot. Just so, have you ever planned on talking to Snoop, or you left Death Row as far as that? You don't even think about it no more?
I mean, I look at it like if Snoop reach out, of course, like Snoop is West Coast royalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, of
Oh yeah.
course, I'll talk to Snoop, but I just never been the type that like dick ride people, not like that, but I just kind of do my own thing. If he feels the need to reach out, if he sees a purpose for us to communicate, or if he see value in me for what he has going on, then of
Yeah.
course. But I'm just on my own thing right now. I got my own stuff popping.
Yeah. Gotta
Right.
respect that.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Gotta respect that. What you got there, sis?
Yeah. So, how would you describe the music that you typically create? Like, I listened to a couple of your songs today, like that. I'm tired, love it, goes hard, and then
Thank
another song, the best.
you.
So,
Oh, that's the best is such an old song.
yeah, I was seeing it. Yeah, I went back quite some time, but I wanted to get some old and some new to kind of, get a feel for what you
Right,
do. Yeah.
right. I mean, everything is all vibes and all feelings with me. Everything, like when I create and I'm in the studio, everything is just a vibe. That's the process, just vibing it, feeling the beat, and seeing where I'm gonna go with it.
Most
Mm,
definitely.
yeah, most
Okay.
definitely. That's what's up. And I know you're getting ready for the SXSW
Yes, I
featured
got
artist.
people hitting me while I'm on an interview.
Oh,
I got stuff I gotta do.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
they're looking like she's not answering, but I just wanted to give y'all this interview real quick.
yeah. And I appreciate you. Like I
Yeah.
said, we appreciate you. We ain't gonna hold you too long. If you got something to do, we don't. I mean, we touched on quite a bit of topics. I want everybody that's listening to understand. Because we're in a different market a lot of times than California. We're in Michigan and in Georgia, where a lot of people, just like said, he wants to hear more about what was, from the inside. And then you got people that's just listening, probably just ain't tapping in, but they listening.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, so it is what it is. A lot of times we appreciate anybody that's taking the time to because they could have did anything, you could have did anything. So we appreciate time, and time is one thing you can't get back. So that's always love.
Most
Right.
definitely. You surely
Yeah. So how
appreciate
do
it.
you feel about the SXSW? How many songs are you performing?
I think I have a 10-minute set. So like
10 minutes set.
5 songs, but it's half of the songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I seen the video when you was walking around. They had the poster up, 3D light.
I
Um,
know. I was like, oh my god, it's so
I
nice.
seen it. I felt it.
Yeah.
I
I felt the
was
joy, and
like,
that's
it's
that's
really
that's
nice.
beautiful, man.
Yeah, I was happy when I seen that.
Yeah, yeah, that's love. That shows, a lot of times all the work you put in and everything. You know, that's just a level of just satisfaction. Like, yeah,
Right.
Right.
No, it really is.
Right. An
yeah,
accomplishment you can look back on.
exactly. So
Right.
with you got the show coming up with Sugar Free. How many you got quite a few shows lined up, or how's it going?
We're
I know
working
it's
on
still
some stuff, me and him. So yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, we ain't gonna try to get it out to you. We ain't gonna get too much. We gonna let them hold on some. Y'all go and follow her, follow SKG on Instagram. I didn't see your Twitter though. You on Twitter too?
My Twitter is my first name is C, so Halicia C.
Okay, okay. And Facebook, of course.
Mm,
Um, yeah, go, just Google her. Put SKG, Alicia Choice. You'll see all kinds of articles, Billboard articles. I know there's mainly a lot of people talked about Tupac, Death Row, Suge Knight, and those things. Everybody around since 12. I mean, you got a fascinating life as far as that. Being in the industry as so young,
yeah.
and being so young, what's the worst thing as far as the industry has thrown at you?
Uh, getting older and realizing these niggas that was older than me was stupid as hell. Like, it's not enough. It's like I was listening to you niggas. Like, are you serious? Like, just being so young, you got these ideas, you got stuff that you want to do, and your
Yeah,
respect, you don't get the respect that you deserve because people are older than you and they feel like they know more than you, or like, so even now, like, my team now is really 20 something year olds, and
yeah,
I sit up there and I really listen to them, and I value their opinion, and I'm like, okay, well, how does it sound, what you think, whatever, because that's who's gonna be the head later. So
yeah,
you want to grab the younger generation's opinion, because I just feel like when I was coming up in the industry, the people that's older now, some of them was very disrespectful.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So that help you relate a lot more to the young people.
Very
They
much
think,
so. Even now,
yeah,
these old niggas still disrespectful. Like, and I'm just like, okay, now you stuck in your ways. Okay, cool. Like, they don't want to listen to these 20-year-olds, but sometimes, what I learned, you're never too old to learn something new. Never.
yeah,
Exactly.
You know.
yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna
True.
learn to the day you die.
Right. You
Yeah,
can learn something. Let me tell you something. I swear to God. You got people out here with college degrees, the dumbest people I've met, and I don't want to say it like that, but I have to.
yeah. Seem like they lack common sense.
They lack the common sense. To
Hmm.
me, you gotta have street smarts and book smarts. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
And
Yeah,
the best to me and the smartest people is the ones that really have the street smarts.
Hmm.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because they're gonna
yeah,
analyze things more different.
very
yeah. Oh
different.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
have personal situations with one person. I don't want to speak too much on it, but
yeah,
she was a doctor, and it, and then another person was an attorney, and it's like, you guys are so, like, I literally ran circles around them just on some other shit, and I'm like, you went to school for all this shit and you ain't even got the common sense.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you
I
can
see it,
learn,
baby.
you can learn. Listen, if a bum in the street talking to me and they talking some knowledge, I don't give a fuck about them being a bum in the street. I'm gonna sit and listen, because I can
Hmm.
learn something from that bum or homeless person, however you want to put it. You can learn
Hmm.
something from a kid. You get what
Most
I'm saying?
definitely.
Exactly.
Hmm. That's real right there.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's and we see it daily.
Hmm.
You know.
yeah, very much so.
Yeah. It's like trying to go through a maze and all they know is to go straight, even though it's walls right there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You gonna still keep going straight and keep bumping your head into that wall just because the book told you that.
Right.
Yep. Yep. That's true.
Yeah.
Most
So
definitely.
I mean, it's part of life. I see it all the time, especially dealing with mental health issues. Um, Doctors that probably never seen something that goes on with someone, and they know what the book told them, but it's like you don't got no sense to be able to say, let me take that off, let me take that pill off, put some, no, let me cut that in half. You don't even, you're gonna stick to the book.
Right. Instead of counteracting it. Right.
And the
Yeah,
counteracting, and even us as black people, so some of us be scared. See me, I'm a straight shooter. Like, I'm very direct, very blunt. Like, my mom was in a hospital with COVID, and they kept trying to put her on a
mm,
ventilator. And I told the
yeah,
doctor, I said, "Look, why you making your last option the first option?" And
Hmm.
I got into
mm-hmm,
it with the doctor, and I told her, I said, "You know what, bad. I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to hit the administrator." By the time I was done with the doctor, she was apologizing. She listened to what I said, and my mother was able to beat it. But that
Hmm.
made me look and think about so many people that had COVID that had nobody to speak up for them, and
yeah,
that went on a ventilator and died because they took the doctor word. And not saying that the ventilators, they don't work, but they were really killing people. And me just being in a hospital like that with the doctor, because I had the person next to my mom was like, "Oh my God, thank you, you're speaking up." Some people really be scared or feel
yeah,
like because a person has this title or this or that. Like, no.
Yes,
Yeah,
I mean it
yeah,
happens. Being that the healthcare field is my first nature, my first job that I do. The ventilator, people don't realize that it thins out your lungs, so it'll take
Mm.
you out of here quicker than normal. So that's good that you was an advocate for your mom because, like you say, most people don't have that, and the doctors
yeah.
No,
will experiment.
no,
You
very
know.
much so. With no sympathy, no compassion.
Hmm.
And some of them will look and devalue our community, and then you have some people that don't speak up, and then we're all bunched together, and it's
Hmm.
basically okay. Well, they're all alike, or whatever the case may be, and
Yeah.
they don't have the regards or the respect. And no, like I don't play that at
Right.
all.
Mm,
Most
yeah.
definitely.
I agree. I definitely agree. And we could go all day on that field because I got some
Whew.
things I would like to say
Yes.
too.
Okay. We done both been there, done that.
Yeah,
And
you
I
know,
work in it every
but
day, so man.
Oh
yeah,
wow,
and all
God
that
bless
money they make.
you.
Yeah. We
Thank you.
we also, I want to get more into the music too. What's your favorite feature? Now I done seen Anthony Hamilton, I done seen Paul Wall, seen
I
Boosie.
can't even, you know what? I honestly can't even pick a favorite feature because I really love them all. I really
Yeah,
do because each of them give me a different feeling.
no
Mhm.
doubt. And them songs, every song was brung a different. I don't want to say character, but a different feeling
Yeah,
out for each
different
one.
Right,
They was
vibe.
not the same.
right,
Most
very much
definitely.
so.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I was listening to. I think you had what it was, it Cassidy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one with Cassidy. One with Boosie go hard. I watched the video a couple times on that one.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, yeah. And then I
Mhm.
got the remix with him and Juvie.
with him and Juvie.
Mhm.
We gotta shoot the video and stuff. We're gonna shoot it
Okay.
in the summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I'm definitely got to keep up on that.
Right.
You know, like I say, I always check them out. We cover a lot of artists, watching a lot of artists, but I made sure. I mean, months ago, every time you drop, I always caught one or two. You know what I'm saying? Right then, and man, I think the visuals. You always put a lot of how would you say? Like it was thought into each one of them. Like I said, you could tell they all different. You
Mhm.
know,
Hmm.
and it's not like a lot of the days. You know, I don't no shot at anybody today, but sometimes you don't want to hear just shoot them up, kill them, bang bang all the time, or the same visual. So how much do you feel like the visual plays a part, not just in the music, but in the fans listening, the
I think
fans.
the visual plays a big part. Even with me, like as an artist, I want to step my visual game up. But I do. I think the visuals in the creative direction and play a part, and also the team that brings it to life.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. When you can paint a
Yeah,
picture and then they can put the words with it, oh my God. It makes it, 10 times
Right.
more
yeah.
better.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm.
most
Oh yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. What do you plan for the next coming years? 5 years? Anything like acting, writing? Um, any
Well,
plans?
I have my film company, so I have some projects that I'm working on now. But right
Okay.
now, my focus is the music because I have to do my run. See, once I do my run, then I'm good. Because I want
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
develop other artists, and I have a son that raps that everyone was trying to sign,
Mm.
but I had to have him take a break for a minute. So he is 12 and
Oh
he's
yeah.
very good. Yeah, so I really want to
Shout his name. What's his name? What's the rap name?
dribble.
Dribble.
Mhm.
Okay. We keep it definitely be keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You said he
Yeah.
12?
He's not your average 12-year-old.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mine
Oh,
wasn't.
that's good.
He is not at all, and I've accepted
Yeah.
it. He's
Yeah.
like me.
That's what I'm
Very
saying.
Yeah,
he's 12 going on 20.
right. But just imagine though, when he get 20, he gonna be a beast in the game.
Yeah, very much so. So I really want to take time out with my son and develop him and really help him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's good too, because I always thought or said, when you get to third generations, fourth generations, the game get easier. Were your parents into hip hop?
Huh?
Were your parents into hip hop?
No.
Yeah, that's what I kind of said, because a lot of our parents, when they're at our age right now, or that's been around in the game since the '90s, our parents wasn't into hip hop, so we like the first, second, or third generations, and each generation gets stronger and stronger after.
Very much
Right.
so. But with him, though, I really think he has, and I'm not saying it just because he's my son. If I swipe up, do it knock me off of here?
Mm. Huh?
If I swipe up, will it knock me off?
I
No, it
don't think
shouldn't.
so. No.
Nuh-uh. You just got to swipe something off. Can you hear us?
Oh, I guess it may have. But it shouldn't
Let's
have
see.
though, cause I can swipe up and down on my phone while I'm on here.
Yeah, I think it might have froze up.
Yeah, cause you can
Um,
still see her background.
yeah, that look, it might have froze. We were talking to SKG. Oh man, it was a great interview. If you come back in, man, we appreciate it. Like I say, we got a little difficulties, but y'all got a lot from her. She's a busy woman, got a lot of things on her plate right now. Like I say, she got the SXSW show coming up. Um, Sugar Free show with Sugar Free in Texas. You go to Apple, anywhere that you listen to music at, type in SKG, and you'll get anything you want from music wise. You'll get it all. It'll give you everything. Check out our new album. Go to Instagram, any platform. Go and type in SKG and check her out, man. She's doing a lot
Most
of
definitely.
things, and like I say, rebranding. She then came a long ways as far as like how they, like she said, she touched on that they tried to stop her. Um, Man, y'all check her out. Shout out Sid. We appreciate you. It's a great
Yes.
interview. God bless.
He rock with us every
Um,
Tuesday, so much love.
yeah, no doubt. Sports Talk Live too. Man, appreciate you. My godson on there, y'all. And what's up with you, bro? Man, hopefully, you get stronger and keep healing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my godson. I appreciate you. Much love. Wish I was there to see you. Sis, what you got else you got to speak on?
Let me just go on and introduce my book.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, sis.
Yes. So I finally have my book, through the course of his guitar, is a short memoir. Just basically talking about my dad, who was a guitar legend in Saginaw, Michigan. So I just wanted to pay homage to him um in his afterlife. Let the world get to know Billy Young, which pretty sure a lot of people knew him in the music world as Bill. A lot of people are aware of him and know him, or either cross paths with him at some point in time. So I just want to, sit down and write a little something about him and put it out to the world. Let the world, follow us on his journey.
Yeah, no
So
doubt.
yeah,
No doubt.
yeah,
That's man, tell them a little bit about the that's the second book that you got out right now.
yes. This is
Uh
my second book.
yeah, tell
Yep.
them about the first one too. I'm gonna be right back. I think let me see.
I'm gonna let her. So the first one is called "The Perfect Marriage Twice." It basically just tells about a person who has been through two marriages, and it kind of just breaks it down how life was in those two marriages and situations. So yeah,
Yeah. And we got SKG back in the building.
Okay. That's all I was saying because I wanted to send you his stuff. I just sent you his stuff on Instagram so you can see it.
Yeah, I had seen I was just gonna look at it too. I'm gonna look at it right when we get off, definitely.
Okay.
mm.
Yeah. We don't want to hold you up too much longer. Man, we appreciate you, SKG, man. That means a lot to us. To rock with us. Man. And like I say, anybody listening now or listening later, like I say, you can catch the podcast soon. I got a couple more podcasts to put on of some other artists, other guests that we had on. We got to get all of theirs on. And you'll be able to listen to it on Apple, Spotify, Reasons, Google Podcasts, any podcast format. You'll be able to listen to this show, which I know a lot of people like to drive and listen, or do whatever you do listening. So it was a great interview. I tell you that.
Yeah,
SKG
most
let us know a
definitely.
lot about the game, a lot about what's going on with her. Um, man, I don't know. I don't know. I think we covered it all that we could. But anything you want to tell them that, before you leave, SKG, you want to let them know?
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for having me on your show. And you guys make sure y'all check out my album, Unfinished Business. It's out now, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Amazon Music. Make sure y'all get it.
Yeah, make sure you get it and check out her previous music. Go and check out Tupac's song. What is it? Oh man, it's on my head right now.
Let them have it.
Let them have it. Let them have it.
Yeah.
I was just listening to it. I don't know why. You covering so much going through your brains, and I'm getting close to 50 now. I ain't gonna say my age though.
You still young. You still young.
Yeah, but man, y'all go check out anything SKG doing. If you at the SXSW, go and watch her perform. Go to the front of the line. Say, hey, I saw you. Your interview. Go and just show love. Any chance you can get. Show love to any artist that's showing love back, or that makes time to reach out to the fans. And SKG is one of those people. And she got a lot of experience. So I know, listen to a young artist that's trying to come up. She got a lot of things. Just Google her. Read every interview that you can get of her.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I gotta jump on this call. They've been calling and calling.
We don't want to hold you.
Sorry, we getting ready for that. I was supposed to be on the call like an hour ago, but I didn't want to let y'all down. Yeah, it's okay though. Look, it's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we appreciate it.
For South by Southwest, so it's like crunch time right now.
Oh, it's crunch. I already know.
Yeah.
And that's why I already knew. I said, man, when we scheduled it, I looked at the dates. I'm like, oh, whoa, that's killer.
I was supposed to have a few things in by 5, but it's okay though. I'm about to do it now. So
okay, we ain't gonna hold you up any longer, SKG. Like I said, man, we appreciate you. At the top of the list up there, it's like, man, this is an honor. It's an honor.
Thank
Blessing.
you. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for taking time out to interview me.
Yes, ma'am. We gonna we gonna keep watching. Like I said, like Thor family. We always watching. We're gonna be sharing. We're gonna be talking about anything we can do to help spread the word. That's what we do.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. A great interview right there, man. We appreciate SKG. Man, it's an honor, pleasure. I don't know what else to say about it.
Right.
California repping. Every artist we done had on. We had artists, YG and Blanco, repping South Carolina, Chicago last week. Prince Dre, the president, repping Arkansas the week before. We can go all the way back. Becca Baby. Becca Baby. I went back to saying it the other way. Becca Baby. I'm so you in my mind.
Right.
Becca Baby. And she been climbing too. Becca Baby been doing some good things.
I've been paying attention to her, yeah.
Yeah, she's been definitely doing some great things. I seen in another magazine issue, or I think they had set up something. I forgot, and I think she performing at SXSW too.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, Chuck Bates. Chuck Bates been still doing good, man. He's still climbing too. Taki today.
Good.
Man, it's a lot of artists.
I think Poke just put out a book.
Yeah, yep. That reminds me too. I gotta put it. He sent me an inbox on that, so definitely gotta check that out.
Yeah, go support. Yeah, most definitely.
So y'all can go on ThorMagazine.com and see any live that we don't put out, man. Every artist out there, they still grinding hard. Managers too. We had Pinky the Dine out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Man, Andreas Parsley. You know what I'm saying, with Live Waves. Trying to make sure I don't forget nobody. Who else we had? Man, we interviewed quite a few people right now, quite a few artists. Footy G, man, the legend Footy G. You know what I'm saying? He right back there on the other magazine we had. So everybody that's pushing, man, keep pushing and support. Y'all support, man. We also got to give a shout out to Peter Pham. He retweeted our tweet. Peter Pham was the co-executive producer of Kanye West's documentary Yeezus. which is like Jesus. I mean, genius. It's called Genius. Jenyus. Genius.
Genius.
Yeah, that documentary. So shout out to Peter Pham. What else? What else we ain't touch on, sis?
Oh man, I don't know. Oh, you tell them about you updated your book on there
Oh yeah,
on
Thug
the
and
website.
Training.
Thug and
Yeah, you can
Training.
go and read Thug and Training on the book on thoughtmagazine.com too. Trying to get it where you can order it. We working on that. Again, shout out Cedric Walker Simmons. I always call him Sid. Shout out to you, bro. Always support. God bless.
Definitely.
God bless you too, family man. That's one of my Sports Talk original OGs. So yeah, we appreciate you. And you know, you we didn't get the Outlaws. So Death Row though, SKG. SKG, and she a monster and climbing in the game. So, like you say, you follow her. So I'm hoping she did answer all your questions. So that, you know, man, that's love. You know,
Most definitely.
You gotta respect it, Sid. So, man, any question you ask, she answered it. Any question we asked, she answered it, man. That's any artist, man, you gotta respect that because she didn't skate around any. Yeah, exactly what you said right there. You know, so much love to SKG. We got all of Thought Magazine's love. Every artist that we follow, we done got a couple inboxes from artists, so we'll have a couple more artists on every week. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Yeah. Oh yeah. Said they hard to get in contact with. You know, I still got a couple of them on my page. I still follow. I think was it Young Noble just dropped a song today. It go hard too. So I know you probably up on it already. But yeah, he just dropped one today. Yeah. So I don't know, sis. We're gonna go ahead and end this live.
All right.
You got anything you want to tell everybody before we leave?
Look.
Cop the book.
Cop the book. Hit me up in my inbox. I did this one kind of different. This one was kind of personal, so I kind of did everything on my own and went with a different print company. Normally I do it through Create Space, Amazon, that deal, but this time I kind of did it differently. So yeah, if you want to cop my book,
can get it from
through the course of his guitar, just hit me up in my inbox, message me. If you got my phone number, call me directly, and I'll make sure I can get it out to you and mail it to you. So yeah, it's a good read.
Yeah, no doubt.
More to come.
So y'all go and get that. Yeah, go and get that. And the first book is still on Amazon, right?
Still on Amazon. Yep.
So
The Perfect Marriage Twice. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and like I say, Thug and Training is on thoughtmagazine.com. Check out thoughtmagazine.com. I hate to say, but if it's any magazines that got websites, I think we right up there with websites. Go check it out. And if you don't agree that we got a good website up there, then let us know. We can work on it. But I have yet to hear anything bad about it. So go and check it out. You see news articles on there, live features on there. I mean, it's a lot of stuff on there. So go check out thoughtmagazine.com. You'll be able to watch the all the lives, all the features, all the artists. They got their own page on there. Go and check them out. SKGs. Right now, we got this on the page. It's gonna be on the page too. Also later, it'll be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Reasons, RSS Podcasts. So yeah, we podcasting too. So we just gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We salute y'all for rocking with us. Shout out to everybody that listened. Come on in and join us in next time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Sid, man, we appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you, Sid. Much love. Shout out SKG. Shout out our son, Young Dribble. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention. They coming. Salute.
We out.